I think I'm going to do that. I just realised I've got no sound coming out. Have I? Wondering why there was no sound coming out of the headphones. Okay, that should have re-established connection. Just checking if anybody's in chat. If anybody's in chat, can I just get a confirmation that you can hear me? Just to make absolutely sure that it's okay. Says there's one person there, that might be me. I'm not 100% sure. It's reconnecting to chat, so let's restart that. If you're watching, could you just give me a quick shout on Discord if the sound's okay. Seems okay on my end, but I can't connect to chat for some reason, so I can't actually get any feedback through there. Thanks. Excellent. Sorted. Oh, I should probably have mentioned as well, I have modded you both, given the sudden surge of viewers we had the other day. So if we do end up getting more viewers than expected today or tomorrow, then your mod powers are there for you to use and abuse accordingly. Outer Wilds, what have you got for me today? So, I had to think about what I wanted to do with regards to exploring today. And given how things have gone so far, I'm under the distinct impression that I have not explored enough, and I need to go back to the original planets, or at least the first planets that I started exploring, and do a real sweep through them. So, in a fairly specific order, I intend to look through the planets again. Not these two, I think I've done a fair amount on these. However, I do want to go straight to the moon, because I'm pretty sure I went to the moon to begin with, looked at one thing, and then just ran off, and never went back. And I reckon there's probably some other stuff on here. I doubt it's one tutorial place, anyway. Then I'm going to go to Brittle Hollow, possibly have a little scout of Hollow's Lantern, Giant's Deep, back, maybe avoid this as I went here before, go to the Interloper, because I reckon there's something else on there, and then Dark Bramble, I don't really know. I feel like I got to the end, but I also feel like there's something else in there that I'm just not seeing or didn't see before. Because there was a little thing at the end of Dark Bramble that I was about to explore, but then the sun caught up with me. So I think I may be missing something from there. But first, to the moon. There's more than one thing on there. There we go. Okay. Ooh, this is new. Immediately this is new. I don't think I've been here. Wait, is he able to just whistle? Are the trees providing enough oxygen for him to just sit and whistle here? With no spacesuit? Ah, whatever. Oh hey, it's you. Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Don't the other travelers come by? The lunar outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Chirk comes by to say hi, but Gabbro is Gabbro, and you know how Rybeck feels about unnecessary spaceflight. True, absolutely. I do remember that Rybeck does not like space. Ironically. Don't go! I mean, anything else you wanted to ask? Aw, seems lonely up here. A little. I'm in touch with ground control, Hornfels and Gossen mostly, and they radio to chat now and then. And when ground controls forgets I'm up here, and they usually do, I launch my little scout at the village. Wait, he launches the scout at the village? You spy on us? What? No, it's not spying, it's one-way communication that none of the villagers know about. Because I've never told them. Okay, this guy went from, "Aw, that's real sweet," to, that's concerning. Was that you whistling? Probably, or actually, definitely. The other travellers carry instruments, so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music with a signal scope, you know. Best spot for that is the North Pole. Great reception. What constitutes as music? Can it pick up talking? Because whistling is just talking, but with notes. You know? Like, what's the difference between a person whistling and a person, you know, just making the letter O sound? I don't know. Whatever. The North Pole is marked in red on your minimap, but the Attle Rock is pretty small. I have a minimap. Oh my god, I have a minimap. Have I just not noticed that this entire time? Is that on every planet? Or have I I've genuinely not noticed that that was there. I feel like that's really bad that I've not noticed that. Okay. Don't... Oh, yeah, don't go again. What is this place? Ha! Very funny. Oh, stars above, you're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Welcome to the Lunar Outpost, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. When we first started Outer Wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tended to fall apart a lot. Like, more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down on the number of launches and landings taking place in the village, and also the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me up here, raising saplings from Timber Hearth and keeping an eye on things. Alright, cool. So he's the unidentified signal then. Are there any other unidentified signals that I've not seen yet, I wonder? That's church. There's one... This one. Wherever that is. Oh, that'll be the guy inside of what's it called? The Titan planet that I haven't met yet. Makes sense. I get the impression that there's going to be... Oh no, no ghost stuff here. Okay. What are these? Interesting formations of rock. What are these? Excavation tools. Oh no. It's a whippet. Church research notes. Property of Church. This is an old crater. The neat thing here is that the composition of the samples I took from the impact site matches the compositions of the ice on the outskirts of Dark Bramble. I'd posit the Atl Rock was hit with a piece of the planet that used to be where Dark Bramble now lies. To follow up on, maybe there are more fragments of the old planet Dark Bramble destroyed on other astral bodies in the solar system. Hang on, I kind of spaced on that a little bit. Let's do that again. The neat thing here is that the composition of the samples I took from the impact site matches the composition of the ice on the outskirts of Dark Bramble. Right, I feel like I just spaced completely on that. What? The composition of the samples from the impact site of this crater matches the composition of the ice surrounding Dark Bramble. Are you telling me that these two are linked? Whoops. So, do not disturb that. I'd posit the outer rock was hit with a piece of the planet that used to be where Dark Bramble now lies. That's a good point, actually. I've never really looked at what Dark Bramble is. Maybe there are more fragments of the old planet Dark Bramble destroyed on other... of the old planet that Dark Bramble destroyed on other astral bodies in the solar system. Huh. Ice there is ice here, probably hit by meteors from the same storm. Huh. That's an interesting theory, actually. I hadn't thought about meteors affecting it. Could that be possibly linked to the interloper? I wonder. So the implication here is that the same thing that destroyed the planet that Dark Bramble is at the moment may very well have impacted the Atl Rock that I met. So the composition is the same, which means the fragments would be the same. I was thinking when I read it to begin with that it was going to be some weird. If the Atl Rock got hit by a crater, then Dark Bramble also got hit by a crater, or vice versa, or something, and they were like linked in some way. I think I just misread what it was trying to say. That's interesting, though. Also, hello. I didn't realise that you guys were here. Lovely to see you again. as I said before at the start, I'm going back over the old planets to see what I have missed, if I have missed anything. And I've already found this guy, who is lonely and spies on people. And this, I believe, is his ship. Whoa. Yeah, if he was so lonely, I'm pretty sure he'd be begging me to come back on his ship, on my ship. He does look a bit different, though. Like, did he say he crash-landed? I'm gonna ask him again, actually. I forgot whether he said he crash-landed or not. I thought he was just here as a scout. Oh yeah, I need to have a marshmallow as well. I like I take the suit off for that as well. The implication that the suit is no longer necessary. Oh, crap. I'm also pretty sure that's not how shadows work. You see the marshmallow and the stick? It's a bit odd. Alright, fella. What's your deal? Seems lonely up here. I think that's what you said. I'm in touch with ground control and they're ready to chat now and then. When ground control forgets I'm up here, and they usually do, they forget about you. I don't blame them. For one, I don't check in as often as the other travellers, since I'm always in one place. And it's not so bad up here, really. At least it's peaceful and quiet. You don't always get that in our solar system. Yeah, I'd say this is peaceful and quiet. Like, as opposed to... the Gabro's planet, where he is in the middle of talking to me about how peaceful it is, cannoned into space by a gigantic, horrific tornado. What the? Oh, this is a flag. Yeah, like, this is peaceful. I totally understand that. It is, like, objectively peaceful because there's nothing here. Huh. Cool. Just a little... Don't think there's anything to gain in terms of knowledge from this, anyway? I assume not. I hope not, anyway. Right then. There's a ship over there, so let's go here. He said that the best place was the North Pole, which I think I've been to. I'm pretty sure I've been to. That's the big crater. Yep, there's the North Pole. Let's just check there one more time. I think this is just a place that tells me that you can use a signal scope. Yeah, Esker's signal scope. Still not picking up Ryback's banjo. I've read this already. Listen to chirp play. Banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Today I heard something strange. It was probably nothing. Now it's back again. Something strange is coming from Timber Hearth. Sound from Timber Hearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica. Yes, we know that because of the thing that we found on Timber Hearth, which is, in fact, not there, but on the other side. Yeah, here. The crash-landed bit of Dark Bramble, which we discovered. Which I don't really know what to do about. I think it's just more evidence with regards to what Judge Brett said, implying that there was a meteor shower of some form where ice landed on various planets, and as a result we have bits of Dark Bramble scattered about the world, the solar system. Let's check the log. Oh yeah, we could just do this, to be fair. Just look at the individual bits like this, the Twin Towers. Maybe an inappropriate day to look at the Twin Towers. I'm going to not say anything else about that. Construction yard. There's more to explore here. This was, is that on Giant Steep? No, that was, no, that is on Giant Steep, yes. Old settlement. Let's go to Giant Steep. Because of the planets that I wanted to look at, this one, if that even is explorable, and Dark Bramble and the Interloper. Giant Steep is probably the one that I've explored the least, as I've only been to one location. So 2 locations out of the 3 to 4 that I'm pretty sure exist. Right, where have you gone? Off we go! What? Whoa! Jesus! Whoa, 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 whoa. That was crazy. Let's plan that again. Did I just fall into the trajectory of that planet? Then he made another crater on Timber Hearth. Screw the autopilot, we can just crash land. Right, I saw this a while ago when scouting. In fact, yeah, can you see it in there? I think there's something in there. Can't quite see it from where I am. Maybe I need to find some way of getting down there. Right then. So I can't go into this. I've tried to go into this giant tornado and I cannot. By my reckoning, that's how you get into the core. There's nothing under there that I can use to get into there. I've already been here anyway, I think. I'm pretty sure I've been here. So, let's have a look at the signal scope. That's Gabbro that we've already had a chat with. Tornadoes. Can we maneuver through them, I wonder? Is there anything in here? Nothing in the middle of those. I think this is the same place. Yeah, that's Gabbro again. Aha! Now then, anything under here? Doesn't look like it. If I recall, there's no real way to land here, other than just to plonk my ship down, I guess. That'll do. Let's repair it just a little bit. There it is. Definitely want that oxygen. Right, we knew that. Did we? Let's go through this again. "13 minutes, 11 seconds ago. Long-range probe successfully launched from the orbital probe cannon." Long-range probe successfully launched from the orbital probe. Yeah, so that was the moment that I woke up. 13 minutes ago. I wonder if I can get some more insight from this. I'm gonna turn the sound down just a smidge because I think it's overpowering it ever so slightly. Just a smidge. There. I have read this before, but I'm rereading it just to get more context for it. I have bad news, Avens. Yarrow says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Kasama. Wait, I've read this before, but recently, I think. Is this the same thing, the control module projection stone? Wait, why is my ship log updated? I've read this before. I've read the words a locomotive limb before. Is this a different conversation? Tell Privet and Mallow they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. This is the construction yard that we're in here, I believe. An update. Mallow and I will join you and Daz. Privet left to visit her brother. She fears Idea may feel responsible. I wish I were, my friend, but no. They aren't certain they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on indefinite hiatus. Right. So the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire, but this says the orbital probe cannon fired 13 minutes ago. So was that somebody disobeying orders, or was that an accidental firing, I wonder? Let's have a look at the probe control module from here to see what we can learn. Yeah, so this is the place that I've been in already multiple times. So no real extra information there, nothing to gain from it. But that is interesting to know, though, that this scripture effectively states that they were not asked to fire the cannon, and yet the cannon was fired. Information which may very well prove useful. Right, let's have a better look around here, because I initially had a look around here, but I don't think I understood most of the stuff that I saw. Let's plug this in. Can this tell us anything? Is this just a map of the ship, or at least the cannon itself? This is it. We've finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and are ready to send it into orbit around Giant's Deep for assembly. To all my friends here at the construction yard, my gratitude for your tireless work. Are you going gelatinous on this, love? I'm delighted by your words. It's Cassava and Daz, the comment. If I'm ever half as gooey as Mallow and Avens behave together, Daz, you may launch me from the orbital probe cannon. If I know my brothers Avens and his spouse will want to launch the probe with as much power as possible, where the cannon will break under the strain. That's why they said they're going to cap it at 90%. Yeah, a slightly lower maximum power setting than the absolute maximum possible to create room for their enthusiasm. Remember that. Our next step will be to send Privet up the orbital probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. So, the cannon has Privet on it, or had Privet on it, and he was there to install the probe tracking system. Was it Privet that said to come back down? Oh no. Oh, not the time! Not the time! Okay, maybe the time. Okay, I don't know whether I'm going to survive. Oh, roll that way. Where's the thing? Go to the thing quickly. Ground myself. Yeah, the ship's fine. On your ship. Yeah, you're fine. Oh. Not what I intended. Also not what I intended. If I recall, there's nothing here specifically for me to use, that I can see anyway. No extra information. It doesn't give any information pertaining to getting to the core, unless it's on this side. I can't get to that side from here. So let's scoot ourselves down here. Hollow projections, brittle hollow projection stone. Okay. I don't know if this is useful. Maybe. Ooh, is that the island? Is that the island I want to get to? Maybe it is. Which way did it go? It went that way. It went out and to the right. Let's follow that. So I'm wondering if that holds the key. Oh, don't. Not now. Come on. Who's a good ship? Yes, you are. Repair the hull. Oh, I can't repair the hull from here. Fine. Doesn't matter about the hull. Out we go. Out, out, out we go. Come on, come on. There we go. No. Why? Perfect. Right, it went out and to the right. Let's go this way. Don't think... Is this it? I've seen this before. It's not moving though. Is it moving? Is this moving? I don't think it's moving. I think it was smaller. The place I was looking for was smaller. That's also gone up. There's the ship that I saw a while ago. Where is this additional island? Nope, gone full circle. It's not that one over there. It's like a rogue island that just went past. That or this one moved. Or is moving. I just don't know. How many places are there to explore on here? It's not that one. Is it this one? I think I've been to this one. Yeah, I've definitely been to that one. I might just be chasing a figment of my imagination here. I got the horrible feeling I'm just imagining things here. Or, I was on the island that was moving, but I do not know. Hang on, let's land on this one. And see if the other one's moving. It does look like they're moving. Yeah, this one's moving. I've been here. Have I been here, though? That side. Excuse me, I'm a perfectly competent pilot. There's only minor damage to the upper hull. I'll have you know. And it will be fixed in a jiffy. Once I know how to navigate my own ship. And identify what the upper hull is. You know what? It doesn't need anything. It doesn't need fixing. It's fine. Nothing wrong with it. There. Oh no. I'm a great navigator, promise you. Well, we've not got much time left. Yeah, so this island is moving, and possibly that one. Or possibly both. Maybe they're moving really slowly, and because they're moving apart, it looks like they're moving much faster. Right, so that was ripped apart there. Statue workshop. Here is one of the statues. There's nothing I can do about that. Yes, I have been here before. I've been here recently. Right, I remember now. There was this down here that I looked at a few times. Gleaned a bit of information. But not enough. It is absolutely gorgeous how the lighting changes, by the way. I love it. I can imagine playing this for the first time and just having absolutely no idea what's going on at this point, freaking out, seeing this, and then just thinking, what is wrong with this planet? And then boom. What to do? Where to go? And why? I'm a bit stuck, I think. A little bit stuck. I have three main concerns, and a couple of them I don't have a clear way of solving, or three main issues that I'm unable to solve presently. Issue number one is, if I can find it, not Bramble Island, that's on Giant Steep. Dark Bramble, sorry. Here we go, the Dark Bramble Seed. The one that's on Dark Bramble itself. Where can I find it? Ranger Lab. That's the other issue, the quantum stuff. Was there nothing about Dark Bramble in here? Or have I missed it? Why is there nothing about Dark Bramble in here? What does it mean if it's orange? What does that do? Does that mark it as new information? What does that mean? Is that like a marker? Saying go here? Oh. I can get some location suggestions to check out. Maybe. If I die another couple of times and achieve nothing, I might ask for some questions. What does this mean? What does this marker do? Does this provide me a location of where to go, or like a waypoint for me to hit? It says there's more things to explore here. I'm aware of that. That's the main issue. I don't know how to get there. Yeah, it's probably a tracker. I might keep it, just in case. But I really don't know what more to explore in that area. I went on both sides. I read everything that was there to be read. I've looked underneath the island. There was nothing. This island is where the Nomai built the Orbital Probe Cannon. For some reason, the Nomai put the Orbital Probe Cannon on indefinite hiatus. The cannon was not asked to fire. According to a Nomai computer, a long-range probe was recently launched from the Orbital Probe Cannon. Didn't I literally pick up a projection stone? I did, but I was pretty sure it was a brittle hollow projection stone. I'll go back, if that's a teeny tiny clue. Yeah, it's a little marker there. I was of the distinct impression that those projection stones are literally just projections of what that place is. Which effectively just allows you to view that area, or a specific area on there, without going there physically. Which is cool, but certainly not a mystery I'm solving. It's certainly not something that's of high priority to discover and figure out. One of those days I'm going to crash into an island and just break the entire ship. Construction yard. Wait, hang on. Oh, I can get there from here. Yeah. Sorry, I was going to land, and then I just realised I thought that was a different place. Whoop. Sometimes forget I've got the landing gear. I appreciate you giving tips and stuff, but when you say "I think," it just sounds insincere, because I know that you know. Right then. Oops. It was the other side, wasn't it? I'm gonna go the other side. Go forward. Use jetpack, please. There we go. Right, Brittle Hollow projection stone. Scoot ourselves back over here. It's your working belief. That's interesting. Ow. Right. So, by your reckoning, there's stuff in here. I'm pretty sure I did this the first time I came here, but let's have a look, shall we? Konoe, this is Cassava talking. Konoe, Daz, and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. I have not read this. Good call. Konoe, you should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the current, but ours sank straight to the core. Cassava convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself using other cannon parts, but we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? Drumroll, please. My gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of Giant's Deep here at the Brittle Hollow's Southern Observatory, and it reveals how an object might sink below the current. Konoe, I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface of the South Pole, I'd be delighted to see you. The trailhead starts at Brittle Hollow's equator. Well, there's tidbits of information, and then there's a lead. That is a lead if we've seen one. That's also a really stupid jetpack move if I've done that twice in a row. Alright, thank you for the tip. To Brittle Hollow we go. Whoa. All the way over there. What? I'm sorry. What just happened? Yeah, same here. Excuse me? What blew me up? Was... But I was far away from Hollow's lantern. Are you telling me that it fired Wow. Right, well, I'll have to rewatch the stream to see that again. Huh. Yeah, no, that scared me as well. I was just checking my phone when I heard this explosion, look up, and I've been hit by some lava. Alright. Unexpected turn of events. Okay. Let's approach it from, actually, no, let's do this. Let's go from the other side. Right. Slowly and safely, please. Avoiding the big giant star. Or the moon star, or whatever you want to call Hello's London. Avoid it. Let's go the other way. Whoa. Yeah, I must have been hit by one of those. Ooh, that looks like a... Come on. That way. There's the cannon. Is this the observatory? There's somebody here anyway. Ah, that looks like an entrance there. Down we go. Yes, we have an entrance. Excellente. Just before we go in, somebody else's ship. Be prepared, anybody watching, because there will be explosions. May not hear them from underneath. Oh wait. Oh, I have been here. I can't get in there, can I? I'm here. I did it to put the ship down safely. I meant the ship went down. I didn't sustain bodily harm. A few minor repairs, and it's like the ship never even hit those rocks. I'm gonna sneeze. No. Oh. One of my better attempts. Feldspar would barely have laughed at me, I bet. That's the good news. The bad news, I haven't found a way inside the structure yet. The door is broken, and I know I'm not great at exploring, but I think I would have found a different entrance by now if there were one. Probably. I can't get inside from here, but I know there are paths below the surface. I'm going to head north to the ruins in the equator to try and find a way down. Right, so north is red on the minimap, if I recall. So what I want to be doing is going this way. Just take the ship and save myself the hassle and the fuel. Here come the explosions. So I want to be the exact opposite side of this thing, apparently. Possibly here. Ooh, this is a space pod. Have I been inside the space pod? Let's quickly check. Won't dally for long. Right, space pods are here. No, there's a murals. There's a triple. This one. No, not that one. Escape pod 1. Here we go. Escape pod 1, escape pod 2, and escape pod 3. Right, this might be 3. Oh, this is escape pod 1. So I have been in here. Oh, Jesus. Yes, I've read that. So this is escape pod 1. Been inside escape pod 1. Escape pod 3 that we've not been inside yet. It's a big explosion. Cool, right, we're gonna keep going this direction, I think. Until we find the black hole and the inside. So there is an entrance to the North Pole. I've sort of lost my bearings a little bit, so I'm going to touch down and just find out where that is. So tell me? Not yet. Ah, I'm close. Okay, yeah. It's just over here. Ow. Aha! Oh, also here. Alright, the Whitehall Station, which I have looked at before. I have looked at this. Fairly confident I've seen all of this. I think it was the last thing I saw on this planet before I died to the sun. So here, hopefully, lies an entrance to the core. I'm a little skeptical that it's all the way up here. Phantom Moon. Yes, I've read that as well. Have I gone the wrong way? Talk about an entrance being on the north side. The side of the rock. I'm going to check my ship again, just in case there are any details that I missed. Oh, this is the old settlement, of course. Yes, I remember now, of course. Right. So, the Northern Glacier is the part that I'm nearby. You're able to warp there from the Whitehall Station, which I think actually was on Giant Steep itself, so I could probably have gotten here quicker from there if I hadn't died to Hollow's Lantern. The Southern Observatory. There is a path beneath the surface that leads to the... Beneath the surface. The trailhead starts at Brittle Hollow's equator. Right, alright, so... I don't know where I got the north from. Maybe I misread. It's on the equator, right. So... I'm in the wrong place. So I want to take the back of the ship, and I want to go... Just the minimum would stay there. I want to go, like, straight there. Straight in that direction. So I want to go... Where's the front? I want to go in that direction. Halfway down. Right. This is the equator. So if I follow it this way, I should see something. Ah! Looks good. Ooh, I see a rock. I see a quantum rock. The question is, how am I supposed to get down? Right, here we go. Excuse me? Did the quantum rock just mess up my ship? Quantum rock, where you gone? There you are. What you got for me? Plume, Thatch is saying, Plume, Felix, and I have determined this atypical shard of rock is the reason objects in this grove are behaving in a quantum manner. The only other object we've observed displaying this quantum behavior is the wandering moon. I imagine the moon's behavior and this groves are related. In her note from earlier, Felix mentions this strange type of rock isn't found elsewhere on Brittle Hollow. What if it isn't originally from this planet? Hypothesis. This quantum shard is from the wandering quantum moon. Perhaps it is even a small piece of the moon itself. Okay, I figured that when I first saw this and then realised that the moon was quantum. Of note, a unique signal is coming from this shard. Curiously, our friends, the wandering moon, sounds the same. That's correct. Cool. So, if I look up, do I just fall down? No, whoa! Excuse me? What? What was that? Just fell down from the sky? Oh no. Oh no. I thought this thing was supposed to be spitting out lava and rocks, not what looked like bricks or some, like, I thought they were leaves to begin with, but there was definitely an object that fell. Maybe it's not. Maybe it was just a piece of rock that I just looked a bit different. Right, I want to get in there. I really want to get in there. The trees are moving. The tree is talking, Mary. The trees in this grove wander about freely, the entire plant, roots and all. This is not normal, even for this alien planet. And I never see them move. Is that even possible? If anyone else witnesses this disturbing behaviour, I implore you, record your observations here. Either these trees are aberrant, or my brain must be. Alarmingly, it isn't only the trees. There is other matter in this area, such as the unusual shard of rock moving in the same eerie way. That rock is unusual for another reason too. It possesses colour and texture I've never seen elsewhere on this planet. Hypothesis. This rock shard's presence is significant. We should study it. Could it be what is causing other nearby objects to also move about this area? Well, we've seen that on Timber Hearth. Plume is right, the trees do move. I confess I didn't notice as I read his notes. Tree. Tree is gone. Yep, so this planet obviously appears to have quantum capabilities. And as a result has either infected the nearby foliage and wildlife. My ship, yeah, stuff is falling from the sky. Oh! Is it stuff falling from here? From the black hole into the white hole and then back down again? I wonder. Or is that entirely unrelated? I wonder. Here we go. There's one here. Beneath your feet lies the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you are preparing to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, descend the steps to the entrance below. The knowledge held within will help you on your journey. Excellent. Down the steps to the Quantum Discovery Chamber. And on the way, a passing glimpse of... Maybe not a passing glimpse of anything, maybe just get there before we all die. Entrance to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge below 90 meters. The Southern Observatory. Oh, hang on, I thought I wanted to get there as well. I presume this changes it from up to down. Turn it off, go up, and go down. I sincerely hope there's another one of these down here. There is. Good. That's cool. Alright. Quantum Observatory, what you got for me? Whatever it's called. Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Be welcomed in the... Oh, this place, a person called Bells. Be welcomed in this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you are making your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge you need for your journey. Sensing a problem here. Have I come too late? Am I too late? Looks like I'm too late. Right, well, this piece is broken off. You know, have you heard of, like, elevators, lifts, staircases, portal system? Do we really have to rely on these panels to climb up? The crossroads. Where does that take me? It takes me there, which then can take me there, which I presume is just in the black hole, which I don't want. Right then. So there's a decent chance I have to come back here earlier to make sure this isn't broken. I feel like there's an equally distant chance that this will just be the same way as before. Well, let's try the observatory then. Is that the top of it there? Is that what's inside? Don't tell me I can only access this via the scout. I really hope that's not the case. I mean, could some of this planet just break open like a wall here? Or even like, you know, just a window, just to give me just a little bit of access? Can I not just fly my ship into the wall and break it down just a little bit so I can get in there and not have to use the quantum staircase? Would be nice. Maybe there is a way around there, I'm just not seeing it. Alright, well. No. Nope, doesn't look like it. Unless maybe I can fly down there and then get to the thing from the side. You know, I didn't try jetpacking up there, but it did look like it was quite far. Let's have a gander over here. There's two of these. Is there a sign telling me where I can go? No? Can you help me, sir? Guessing not. Okay. Right, well, that takes me to certain death. And that takes me to ever so slightly longer certain death. So pretty sure I don't want to go into either of these. I feel like I've shown up here too late, and that's the problem. I think maybe I watched or read too many Nomai scriptures beforehand. So I guess I'll come here again next time. I could just meditate, actually. Let's do that. Let's meditate. Right. We want to be fast. My working theory being that if we get there quick enough, we can get there in time. For the quantum staircase to be still in operation. Brittle Hollow, where are you? Am I being dumb here? I'm looking for an opening. I think I can just go into the core and just probably find my way there. Let's just do that. Let's go into the core. Like here. I'm sure if we go into the cannon, it'll be nearby. Right. No time to waste. What? Oh! Oh my god. Oh no. I was like, where's my jetpack? Why is my jetpack not working? Why am I choking? Oh. Whoops. I won't lie, that's the first time I've done that. And I'm quite startled that I've done that at all. I think in my desperation to get somewhere quickly, I forgot to gear up. My cleverest move. Little Hollow, show yourself. There's the moon. It feels difficult to locate planets for some reason. There. That's just a regular moon, of course. Got patches of green on it. Oh no, those are the ice shards, of course. Nailed it! Quite literally punctured a hole into the into Brittle Hollow itself. It's fine, 36%. Nothing to worry about. It's all good. Right. I'm on the equator, so I just need to find an entrance into the core, or into the under the crust. Maybe I do have to wait for like an initial strike from a meteorite. Ah, yes, of course. Forgot. There we go. Right, so this is probably the best chance I've got of seeing this place intact. Right. So, down we go. I really hope this is right. I've been wrong before about this. Oh, man. Well, that's annoying. Right, okay. Plan B. I'm bringing the ship down here. Somehow, I don't know how. Which, ironically, I think might mean that I have to wait for bits of Brittle Hollow to be destroyed in order for me to successfully get my ship down there. Speaking of ship. It's a bit far away. Ooh, ah, ooh. Oh no, don't die. Oh. I just want to go fast. I just want to get from A to B quickly. This took me quite a while. Oh, that's promising to hear. Right. Alright, ship, you're gonna take a battering. It's all in the name of science and ending Groundhog Day. Maybe can I get into here? Can I get down here? Yeah, this looks okay. Yes, okay, cool. I can get down here. Right. So, see, I don't want to go into the black hole. I do want to get to... Blue stuff is quite cool. Let's get my bearings, make sure I don't die. I need to not crash into that. That's the cannon. That's going to push me into it. Ah, there it is, the observatory. Okay. So I need to get to the top of it somehow. To do that, not really an easy way, is there? I can't land the ship here. I certainly can't jetpack myself up and then leave quickly. Can't slide in through there either. Man, seems pretty specifically built not for you to be able to do this. I land here? No, I can't land there. Yeah, this doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel like the correct way of doing things. Damn, it's my best idea. Let's land here. Think. My objective is to get to the top of this observatory, the quantum observatory, whatever it was called. In order to do that, one of two things has to happen. I have to get to the top via climbing it, or potentially it has to break off, fall into the black hole, and I need to follow it. I think it's time we paid Ryback a visit. I'm in a hurry. Can I ask you something? I learned something. I've seen all of those. I found the Nomai escape pod on Brittle Hollow. Wow, so the Nomai probably came here from somewhere outside the solar system, but they must have been in trouble when they launched their escape pod. What kind of trouble? And where did the escape pod launch from? I'm so curious. I know where it launched from. It launched from Giant's Deep. This is an amazing discovery. I hope we can find out more about how and why the Nomai arrived here. Okay, that's it basically. So, thanks for the help, Ryback. Sign off. Southern Observatory. It's on the South Pole. Yeah, I've been there, and I couldn't get in. The big dome thing. I'm pretty sure that's what that was anyway, unless I missed something. Back up. Oh, it's there. I've seen this before. Hug! Well, that was deeply unpleasant. I made it this far, though. Guess that's the part to focus on, and not how I'll eventually have to get back up that path. But wow, this place sure is something. Looks like the Hanging City is north from here, and east is a gravity cannon. I definitely want to see that. And another thing, I'm detecting oxygen from somewhere below, which is good since I used up a lot of my supplies screaming during the trip down the surface. This is from Ryback? This is from Ryback. He's got some information for me that he hasn't told me. As soon as I stop dry heaving, I'm going to head farther down below so I can refill my tank. I've not seen this. So, that's the observatory, or the quantum tower. That's the quantum, not the quantum, that is the probe launcher. That's the observatory dome that I'm going to. And that is where we are now? No, that's the tower. That's the tower. I don't know what that is. That's, I've seen it. I don't know what it is, though. So what's this? Is this the core? That gives out information or provides something to everything except for this, which is provided by these two things? And with all of these notes, all you can talk about is how unpleasant it was for you to fly somewhere? Ryback, you busting my balls, man. What is this? I can't make sense of this. I can make sense of the other ones, because that stuff was obvious, but this is just beyond my comprehension. Right, well, I guess we gotta head to the dome then. Hanging City is that way. Gravity Cannon is that way. I could have sworn there was another one. Maybe not. Right, to the ship again. That was really close. You're at the crossroads. So it just provides paths to those things. Okay. I'm sure that'd be great if I didn't have a spaceship, though. So. Heading to the dome. Can I get to that from underneath? What was that? I can interact with, I think. Whoops. That's the observatory, right? Is there something underneath I can get to? Ah! Aha! There's a thing! This doesn't look very passable. Can I get in here? This is unpleasant. We go. No. 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 Yes. No. Yes. Come on. Oh, hang on. There's things here. Oh, I can literally walk there. Okay, right. Where's the start of it then? Right. Let's find the start. Was it where that pillar was? Please don't fall into the black hole. Where's that pillar? Oh, the thing here. This thing. Right, I need to activate that. Which cannot be activated from there. Can it be activated from here? No. How do I get to there? I jump across from here, I think. Jump across there. And then go this way. And through there. And then there's this one. Ah! Oh, I'm here now. Oh, yep. Okay, you know what? That'll do. I'm alright. That's fine. Let's go. Oh boy. Can I make that? I think I can make that. Yes! I can make that. And I think I can make that as well. I think I can make that. Is there any higher altitude I can go from? I can probably get on top of this. Just give myself a bit more of a chance. Oh, oh, no! Oh. I swear to God, man. Alright, well, meditating, I guess. There's probably a far simpler way of doing that. I should probably try exploring that option, as opposed to Hail Mary jetpacking across most of the planet's core in one go. At least I know how to get there. That's the main thing. So hopefully this time should be the run where I get to the observatory and find something. Whatever that may be, I still don't know what I'm intending to find. Right, it's a Brittle Hollow again. Come on! It's autopilot. Go. Just go in that direction. Okay. So that's the observatory. Currently, because it's too early on, there's no clear accessible way to get there. So what I will do is I will go down, as instructed, by one of the Nomai, I believe. And I will find the crossroads and get there from the crossroads. First I need to find the entrance again. I'm going to sneeze again. Excuse me. Have I been here before? Yes, I have been here. And that's where I want to be, actually. This is exactly where I want to be. get underneath that? So to get underneath that, I have to activate the crossroads, basically. Which I believe is this here. Now, is this functioning? No, it is not functioning. That does not let it function any better. It's straight up just not working. So, am I to believe that this is broken, or that I must wait for this to connect to something? Or these to connect to something? Is it lacking power? Or is this just the way it should be, where these would be the crossroads, but because of the Brittle Hollow being brittle, I have to find an alternative route. Finding Ryback would be a good idea, because that appeared to be either close to or exactly on the crossroads themselves. So Ryback is there. I think if I land there, I can go up into that area. But it is a risk. Oh, let's go for it. Yep, that was a risk. Some regret doing that. Wait, if I eat a marshmallow, does it heal me? Let's do that. Oh, it did! Excellent! I was counting on that. Okay. The Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Which we don't want to go to. We want to go to... well, we do want to go there. But we can't go there because it won't let you. So we need to get to... up here. Where I was before. Gravity cannon. The Hanging City. I went this way before, and that got me near the place I wanted to go, if I recall. It's the other way around, actually. I want to go over there, I think. I'm so confused. Gravity Crystal Workshop. Ah! Alright, this is promising. Not been here before. Please, please make it be that I have not been here before. What? It's broken? Just inactive. Don't tell me this is it. This isn't right. This isn't where I want to be. It's new, but it's not where I want to be. Marshmallow. Nice and toasty. The journey here from the South Pole has been, I'm going to go with harrowing because of the, all of the meteors. But hey, at least I made it here unconcussed and not on fire. Okay, let's see. Poked around a little, and there's some sort of old nomai path that starts across from my campsite inside the ruined building with trees growing out of it. Doesn't look like anything horrible, just stairs leading down. I can handle stairs. After I get my supplies together, I'll follow the path and see where it leads. Okay, I presume that's information for me to have led into the place I've just come out of. So not necessarily relevant or useful information, more of an introduction to those who have just discovered this area. Which I don't believe I've been to. I don't believe it holds any additional information for me either, unfortunately. Unless there's something in there which I can't access. Because of ghost matter. Oh boy. What to do? Let's go back in. There were other paths and other places. That wasn't so painful. So I'm at the crossroads now. And to get to here, I have to get to the cannon, or this, which I think is the tower. The Hanging City, which is this here. The Hanging City is that. I don't want to go that way. That's the Gravity Crystal Workshop I just came to. So the other one, which is here, is the way I do want to go. Oh no. Oh, those can break? Oh. That's lucky. Gravity cannon. East was that. East, 400 meters. Yeah. There it is. Up we go. No idea if I'm going the right way. Okay, found the cannon. I get to the observatory from the cannon. There's another question. Does this just say gravity cannon? The crossroads, right. That takes me to the crossroads. I've just come from the crossroads. You know, I don't think I've used this yet. I've used our gravity cannon. Whoops. Activate it. Call the shuttle home. Alright, call it home. Huh. Oh! I've completely blanked on that. This is the shuttle that was under Giant's Deep, right? Is it? Is this the shuttle that was under Giant's Deep? So can I get into that now? I don't think I can reach that, but if I were to launch it again. Now that's launched, but I can just bring it back. I feel like I can possibly get into that from here. I feel like that's possible. I'm going to give it a go. If it's not possible, at least I know that I can try. Yes, I can. Excellent. Okay. Oh, I think I've been here. I think I've been here. Solanum, I'm here. After watching it wander the skies for so long, I'm about to stand for the first time on the Quantum Moon. Okay, I haven't been here. As expected, my shuttle has landed at the moon's south pole. I will make the remainder of my journey on foot. We don't know why the Quantum Moon always welcomes its visitors at the South Pole, just that this is true. As a child, I considered such unknowns sinister. Now, though, I understand they bear no ill will. The universe is, and we are. I am ready. Very mysterious. Right. What does this do again? This sends me out. This sends me back. And this does what? What does that do? That appears to do nothing. Possibly. That sends me back. Right. So, am I right in thinking that maybe I can get onto the Quantum Moon in this? Is that the idea? That if I point this in the right direction at the Quantum Moon, I can go in? Surely that's very difficult to do. Like, that would be impossible to do from here. Even if I had it lined up quite well, it would be very difficult to do. There's no lock-on this that I can see. Is that the idea that I'm using... Because this guy did. Solanum. In this vessel, I presume. No, without lock-on that would be impossible. It would be ridiculous and against the way the game works for that to be the only method to get on there. The Southern Observatory, south 550 meters. Right, let's go. Okay, this looks good. Don't want to go on either of these paths if I can help it anyway. Keep going this way. Oh right, is it taking me here? No, 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 no! Oh. Part of me prefers the anglerfish to this. Okay. Well, at least we learned something. Something. So what's the next quest then? What's the next move? Because I was close to getting to the Southern Observatory. But to get there, I have to do the same thing again. But take one of those routes that I missed at the end there? I thought it would just drop me off on the end. I guess I should have moved myself. Hello, AlexAmpul_RDP. Glad you could join the stream. Right. One more time. Let's go back to Brittle Hollow. And let's actually get to the end of it. Let's get to the part that I need to. Hello, Quantum Moon, by the way. You are peak curiosity right now. Seems like a fairly efficient way to get there. We're not that far off from where we used to be. So, we're going through here. Then we're getting off and going right. I assume. I really hope we're getting off and going right. So if we're not, I don't think we can get back to the left. That's where we want to go. We want to get to... That looks promising. That looks like where I was... Aha! Right, before we go, let's think about this. That's going to take us there, and then up into there. Okay, and then I think that's where I wanted to go. Right, this looks good. This looks where I want to go. Please, for the love of God. For the love of God, let me go up. Yes, good. I made it. I think I made it. I'm not there yet. This is just the closest I've been. For all I know, I might screw this up, but I assume I have to jump onto there. I'm not gonna lie, I saw that one looked like it was off to begin with, and I was very, very, very close to just turning this game off if that was off, and I just had a little gotcha moment. Having gone to the Crystal workshop and seen that some of them were broken. Yeah, so some of these are broken, which is interesting. So have they fixed it or moved it somewhere else? Am I jumping across to there? Yep, ow. How did the Nomai cope with such treacherous territory? Yeah, the black hole does make things a bit more trifling than realistically they should have been. I imagine I'm the one having the most trouble navigating this place. Let's get up here. Maybe, you know what, let's not get up there. Just in case. It sounds like a broken ankle. Right, up we go. I still don't know where the destination is. Is it that? Do I want to get there? I think I do. Right, that looks safe. Up we go. Alright, no time to waste. We have something that won't let me jump over it. Giant's Deep Projection Stone. Show me your secrets. Cassava, Konoe, Daz, and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. Right, we know this. Cassava convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself using other cannon parts, but we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? My gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of Giant's Deep here at the Brittle Hollow Southern Observatory. That'll be this, I presume. I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking to the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? We should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the current. Right. We've seen that already. We don't need... Oh, yeah. We don't need this. We can look into here. This shows us the same place that we were before, which is fine. That was presumably how they used to communicate stuff. So the answer... And I swear to God, if these things move and suck me up into there, I'll be very upset. But I feel like these might be the key to getting in there. Tell me. Cassava's construction yard has been using the cyclones on Giant's Deep to lift orbital probe cannon parts into orbit. But one component was pushed down past the current that usually prevents anything from sinking. Spire and I are crafting a model to determine why this happened. An update. It's now clear there are two different types of cyclone. Oh my God! Oh, it's so obvious! Oh, it's so obvious now! I'm very surprised that I hadn't noticed that by accident, you know. Maybe there's only a certain type of cyclone that sucks you up when you're on an island. Right, so clockwise screws you in, and counterclockwise sucks you up. Most cyclones in Giant's Deep rotate clockwise. These are the cyclones typically used to... okay, the opposite. Clockwork brings you up, anti-clockwise brings you down. Okay. I know I'm going to screw that one up. These are the cyclones Cassava typically uses to send components into orbit. There also exists a rarer type of cyclone that spins the opposite direction and pushes objects beneath the waters and below the current. My gratitude, Spire. Conway has shown me your handiwork, and I'm intrigued by this secondary type of cyclone. I was just about to say, but was it really necessary to build a model to tell me that? Yes. Very good point. Was it really necessary for you to have built a model to tell me that? Could it not have been sent in one of these little messages? Oh, by the way, clockwise versus counterclockwise. Have a look at the cyclones. The model will be useful as we continue monitoring Giant's Deep. Why? Why is it useful? Also, I very much wanted to make a model. God damn it, Spire. You're now my least favourite character in the game. Out of interest, does this do anything? Right, it does. Clockwise sends you up. Counterclockwise brings you down. Alright, boys. There's more. What's this supposed to be? What do you mean? What do you mean? It took me so long to get here for him to tell me that you can use cyclones to go down things. Put it on a piece of paper. By the way, cyclone different. Save me all of this trouble. I've died. I've literally died like 3 times finding this information out. I'm not the one who's mean. What have we learned thus far in our search for the Eye of the Universe? Oh yeah, the Eye of the Universe, something I completely forgot about, you know, the main storyline. Suppose the Eye doesn't wish to be found. Cassava, how can you suggest that? The Eye's signal called out to summon us to this star system. I'm aware. I grew up hearing the Eye's story, yet we're no closer to finding it than you were when you first arrived here. Based on our knowledge of the quantum moon, we believe the Eye is in orbit around this star system's sun. This would mean the Eye is located within a finite, albeit enormous, range. So the Eye is orbiting the sun, despite being very potentially extremely far away. So that one time, when I traveled, like I got blasted off into space, are you telling me there's a possible chance that the Eye is here somewhere? Like all the way out here? Possibly further? Okay. Those of us on the vessel originally followed the Eye's signal to the star system, but we were unable to warp to the Eye itself. Those of us on the vessel followed the Eye's signal, but were unable to warp to the Eye itself. Okay. The locator we built on the Attlerock. The Attlerock? Oh, the locator of the quantum moon. And the new, more sensitive locator we built here were both. Wait. What locator on the moon? Hang on, I thought that was... Yeah, that was here. There's a locator on the moon? I didn't see that. I just went to the moon! Okay, the locator we built on the Attlerock and the new, more sensitive locator we built here were both unable to detect any trace of the Eye's signal. Hypothesis: the Eye has stopped emitting its signal. Okay. It's a lot to take in there. Yes, I believe I visited all of the planets. At least all of the planets that are visible here. I visited everything that is marked here or has a name, with the exception of wherever the quantum moon is at this present moment. I won't search for it, but there is a quantum moon, which I am kind of trying to figure out what exists. You totally ignored the south pole of the moon. It was Agnes. Really? Have I missed something on the moon? I swear I explored that. It's not very big. When I travel on planets, I'm not looking. I didn't even know there was a minimap just underneath my fuel gauge there. I didn't know there was a minimap until today. Straight up, just UI blind, I guess. But my bad. I guess I'll have to go back then. How should our methods change as we continue our search for the eye of the universe? We know what the eye looks like thanks to the quantum moon. So what if we tried to find the eye visually instead? Let's send out a probe. These are the origins then. We'd need to build a probe launching mechanism to cover those long distances quickly. A cannon in orbit around a celestial body would circumvent the need to escape gravity's pull. Giant Steep would be a good choice. It's furthest from the sun, so it will provide the best angles for launch. And it's moonless except when the quantum moon is visited. Yes, let's build the cannon in orbit around Giant Steep. As we couldn't find the eye's signal using 2 different devices built for this exact purpose, we should discontinue the search method. So Privet was against it, but Avens and Cassava seem to be on board with it. Mallow's idea is clever, but we have no idea where the eye is in relation to here. The probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small. That's true. I believe I have a solution for that problem. Have you spoken with Raimi and Pi about the technology they're developing? What do you mean Pillarist? Ow. Oh, this one here. Oh. I can't believe I missed that. Yeah, I mean... Wow. So these are all the possible trajectories that the eye of the universe could be. I'm somewhat appreciative of the backseat gaming there. Usually I'm not, but I can't believe I hit every single one of these and then missed this one, which is so clearly the most obvious and important one of all to have seen. So thank you for that. I'm not completely blind, but I guess I have my moments. So all of those pillars have been activated. I've activated all those. I've read everything up here. I've gained a lot of information. And I now have several things to do. I assume that this is entirely for that, just in case. Let's have a gander. Nope. Got my feet all nice and gold, but that's it. Can I get out? I can. Do I remember where my ship is? There. Okay, my ship. Have I got time? Maybe. It's really what I just did. Oh no. Oh. Meditate, don't care. Meditate. I probably haven't got enough time to get to the ship, refuel, fly to Giant Steep, and then do everything. But now I know. The important part is I have the correct and necessary information to get beneath the surface of Giant Steep. I'm coming for you. Oh yeah, the quantum moon is that, by the way. I don't know if you guys have played this before. I know that Obscurity obviously has, but for those of you who haven't seen this before, this is my first playthrough. I know nothing beyond what I have already explored over the past few streams. If you have played this before, I'm being given little tips and tricks and whatnot by Obscurity just to nudge me along. I'd appreciate it if you have played this, that you wouldn't reveal any spoilers. I'm trusting him and him alone at this point in time purely because he's wanted me to play this, and I kind of did need a little bit of a push just then. If this is your first time watching, what I suggest you do, if this interests you at all, stop watching, buy the game, play it for an hour and a half on Steam. If you like it, carry on with the game. If you don't like it, refund it. Because if you played less than 2 hours of a game of Steam, you can refund it with no questions asked. But I imagine if you're watching this now and you're liking what you see, it's probably a good idea that you buy the game, because it is definitely best played unspoiled. So if that's you right now, then hopefully you'll take my advice and you'll have a go yourself. For those of you who are sticking around, I made the startling observation, finally, that if the tornadoes are rotating clockwise, they will bring you up and shoot you out of the surface or out of the atmosphere. However, if they are rotating counterclockwise, this one, I believe. No, not that one. This one. If they are rotating counterclockwise, you will be sucked down. That is counterclockwise. Down we go. Okay. Oh, I'm suddenly very scared. Oh god. I'm suddenly not... Oh. Okay. I was somewhat convinced that that was going to be an anglerfish. Oh no, there's more? Okay. Right. So if I go towards this, it turns red. That means nope, can't go there. This fella... I get the impression that you may well be the key to all of this. Now then, what I'm going to do... I'm very sorry about this, but I'm going to bump into you. Did that help? Is that a good thing? If the reactor's damaged, does that mean I can go through? No. Just in case I deactivated something. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not 100% sure what the reactor is, by the way. Oh, shit me! Hey, the reactor's gonna blow up. Maybe do something about that. Now I'll just sit here and wait for it and be surprised when it happens. Ugh. Right, well back we go. Let's have a think. The bip bip is always an explosion. Oh, okay. I won't lie, I actually genuinely thought that I was potentially making progress there, given the things that I could use. There's what? There's the core that I'm trying to get into. There are electrified jellyfish. I thought that perhaps the reactor inside of my ship was preventing me from getting inside the core. By deactivating the reactor, that may very well have given me an opportunity to fly in. Obviously, that was incorrect. So the next thing I'm going to try is I'm going to try and send a scout into there and see if that does anything. But I mean, that doesn't help me getting inside. So, ooh, I've had a thought. It's not a very good thought though. Right. Clockwise is bad. Hello, my anti-clockwise friend. It is you I seek. Send me down. Send me down. Down we go. Right. Alright, rip the scout. Alright. Well, that was the other plan, to see maybe I could break it, but I'm pretty sure this is too big. There was talk of an underground or underwater base of some form. I'm wondering if that might be helpful in some way. So I've not yet found it. Apparently that's where somebody is here, unless I've got that wrong. Can I do anything with these, I wonder? No? Okay, let's get closer. Nope. Too close. Is that guy in the core? Ooh. Right, he went in, but he is electrified. So, is the implication there that I have to get in a jellyfish? Can I get in through the top part of a jellyfish? Touching it killed me. Can I send a drone at the top of it? I'll just bounce it off. Maybe. I mean, maybe it was because it was too fast. Yeah, no, that doesn't appear to be the solution. And I'm not getting out. They've both gone in. It's definitely to do with these things. But it's causing an electrical discharge, right? So... Yep. This is a conundrum. And I'm not entirely sure what else I can use. What tools do I have? The signal scope isn't going to help. What's that? Is that anything, or is that a base? That's just a landmass. Very jealous of these jellyfish being able to go in. So, okay. So is there a way for me to electrify myself safely in order to pass through the field? Is that what it wants me to do? Did I pick up any information that I've just forgotten about that would help me? I'll tell you what, let's go to the surface and have a look. Assuming I can do that. Can I do that? Will it let me? Yes, it will let me. Okay. Oh, wait, hang on. What am I doing? I should come up through there. Of course, I should come up through the big tornado. Because I've not been there yet. Whoa, 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 whoa! It's forming one. Don't do that. Wait, is that? That's clockwise, isn't it? Yeah, clockwise, 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 counterclockwise. So I'm going into this one. Down we go. Right. The big tornado. The big typhoon. Did you explore the rest of the planet? I have looked on every island on this planet, I believe. This is the new area that I have not explored yet. Someone else made it to the core, if you remember. I do remember. They made it to the core, and they made it in a probe. So my other guess was to be send a probe. Send a probe into there, into Titan's Deep. Right. Let's go up here. I believe this is the big tornado. So I'm now inside. Aha! Okay! Right. This is progress. I have not been here before, so this is a new piece of landmass. Please let me stay in here. Don't suddenly go crazy. This is like Interstellar. Right. I will go down there in a bit. I'm going to explore every possible avenue to begin with. In fact, let's conserve fuel in case I need it. Yes, I am inside the big one. Please, if you have played this game before, as I've already said, please do not spoil it. This is entirely new information for me and I'm very excited. Be welcomed in this place. This tower shares with all who ask the knowledge needed to make his or her first quantum journey. I like the sound of a quantum journey. That, however, is quite daunting. Okay, do I visit down below where I missed before, or do I go up here? I'm going to go down there first, because that looks like it's the path of no return, sorry. So I'm going to quickly have a scoot down here, before I go back up. I'm aware that time is of the essence, of course, but... Ooh. Please don't shoot me off into outer space. Not again. Okay. Well, this is the symbol that's been used for Giant Steep, and there are 6 dots on either side and a ring around it. The 6 dots could potentially be the typhoons. Not sure what they could represent. If there was 1 dot, it would make sense, because that would be the quantum moon. No. Okay, back we go. Thanks, fellas, I appreciate the lips being sealed. Yes, I've played a number of games of a similar caliber in terms of once you play through them once, you wish you could play them again for the first time. I think Journey's in my top 5 of games exactly like that, along with games like... oh, what's a game I played recently that I wish I could have played again from the start with no knowledge? The Phoenix Wright games are up there. Many story-based games, to be honest, that just work purely from a story point of view. Alright. Enter this place without friends. However, these are lessons to learn for yourself. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's like an add-on from the previous one. God. That's horrifying. Should have read... with the correct emphasis. Enter this place without friends, however. These are lessons to learn for yourself. Okay. Into the quantum gate, I believe. Seek the Wandering Arch. Okay, it's a quantum arch. So the implication there being that it is either made from the same material as the quantum moon, or it is in some way linked to the quantum moon. That is to say that there is an arch on the quantum moon, and as a result it is linked and has similar properties. Is there anything else in here? That plant isn't moving. Okay. Just in case. Keep my eye on the quantum arch. You had one job. Well, at least we know for certain. This doesn't help. That pillar got in the way. I was pressing backwards to go around it. Hello. Is that directly translated to the arch above, I wonder? Are these sentient? Like, are these aware of their surroundings in any way? The way it's depicted here... There's trees on as well. The way it's depicted here makes it almost seem as if they're aware of their surroundings. Yes, the plant is moving too. It's identified that on Brittle Hollow because the trees themselves were moving. The gnome had noted down that the trees and the plants were moving, and it's also the same on the home planet, where there's a small section that does the same thing. So I'm starting to think that there's more to this rock than just a rock with quantum properties. I'm starting to think that perhaps it has some level of consciousness or possible sentience. That's just a theory. Observing a quantum object. Observing an image of a quantum object. These are the same. Okay, that's a very interesting statement right there. Observing a quantum object and observing an image of a quantum object. These are the same. This is the equivalent of me observing the moon, the quantum moon, wherever it may be right now. And I mean, this is real and tested physics that quantum mechanics live by. That is to say that this could very well be an image of the moon, not a real-time examination, and yet observation and a lack of observation affect its properties. Anyone who's... wait, is that the eye? Is that... Where my cursor is now, and I'm now looking over it, that blue speck in the distance, that can't be the eye. I don't believe it is. I'm saying, anybody who's played the SCP games or looked on the SCP wiki, I forget the name or the specific number of the SCP, where if you were to look at it, or look at an image of it, it reacts in quite a brutal way. It's not quite the same concept as quantum mechanics, but okay. I solved you. I solved you. When the answer is, how can I take a picture of you, the answer's pretty simple there. Now, what am I supposed to do with you? Here's a question. Oh, that's a really cool moment. That's a really cool moment. Things just clicked in my head about what I need to do now. Holy shit. That's a cool moment. Well played, game. Well played. Is this the end now? Is it just going to say, there you go, now you know what you need to do? So I presume now if I put this away, then that will cancel out the whole activation of the quantum part. That is to say, I don't know what actions, like that for example, will remove the... yeah, that will remove it. So what I have to do is not look at anything like this. In fact, purely for my own lack of frustration in future, I'm changing that to manual, knowing that this is a mechanic in the game. So I can at least equip it manually and not end up screwing up previous snapshots. The arch and the crystal do not naturally meet. Am I sending it back? Is that what it wants me to do? Oh, of course. I'm gonna be doing this to everything now. Is everything quantum? Is nothing quantum? Wait, I came up here and now I don't know what to do. The arch is there. Oh, I misread. When it said the arch and the crystal do not naturally meet, I thought it meant the crystal... For some reason I thought it meant the moon rock, the quantum rock, do not naturally meet. Right, so... what I need to do is I need to plant this somewhere else. Oh, hang on. Yes, it means the gravity crystal. Hang on, let me think. Okay, so if they don't naturally meet, so the crystal appears here and here, and those are the only places it appears. The arch will appear here and here, and those are the only places that they meet. So in order for me to get up here, I need a crystal to be on here, or I need an arch to be on here, or vice versa. To do that, and the answer to that sentence, the rest of that sentence will allow me to complete this puzzle. But that is something I have not tackled yet. Observing something that is quantum and observing a photo of something that is quantum is the same thing. If they don't naturally meet, then how can I climb up one? How? I went from a really cool moment to I'm really stuck. It's asking me to warp from one side to another through the use of a photograph or of I sincerely hope that time is disabled at this point in time. He says as the music starts, "Are you joking me?" God damn it. How am I overthinking it? If the pillar and the rock, the pillar and the crystal do not naturally meet, the only thing I can do is to get up this one, or to get up... Oh, okay. I misunderstood. I misunderstood. God's sake. Right, I get it. I just take a photo of this. Damn it. Didn't get a photo of it. Oh, where have I gone? Okay. I got it now. Would be a real shame if something was to explode. You know what? I'm not giving the sun the satisfaction. This is my victory. In at least one house, yeah. I'm internally screaming no. Look at that, most of my lifetime spent staring at a wall, wondering, why can't I get up this wall? Alright, boys. You may have won this round, but this is my last run for the day. And I'm going to get to the bottom of that sanctuary. The sun was about to kaboom, and I did not want to give it the satisfaction. I'll go out on my own terms, thanks. Right. Buckle up, boys. Solving a mystery. Wait, no, I did this last time, and it crash landed. There we go. You know what, I don't care. Full speed ahead. You don't need the autopilot to crash into a watery planet. Ooh, that was close. That was very close. Ah. Oh, you're anti-clockwise. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. What is clocks? Oh no, don't go back into it. Me and my rash decision making. You are anti-clockwise, however. Right, where's the big one? So, out of curiosity, don't answer this. I'm asking rhetorically. The jellyfish are there as a red herring, almost a literal red herring, just to prove to you that, or at the very least to showcase that electricity is bad, and that you should not go into there. Because I was, were it not for this giant tornado and just thinking at the time maybe this is a good idea to go into it, I very well could have like gone back into the ship, had a scan to see anything about jellyfish or anything about electrical storms. Oh no, is it? No. Gone back into the ship and looked up stuff like that, and then gone back in to see if I could have messed with the jellyfish again, and maybe like gone into one, like gotten out my ship and tried to get into one. This is very shaky. So, I mean, maybe they play a part later in this. Maybe there's more to them than meets the eye. But right now, they served only as a means to distract me from the true purpose or the true goal. Okay. I do know the broader meaning of this, by the way. I do understand that once I've done all of this, there are, well, the theory of what I'm learning right now will obviously be applied to things like the Quantum Moon, and possibly aspects of Dark Bramble that I've yet to explore. So what I will do next stream, once I've completed this and finished this run, is I will take a photograph of the Quantum Moon and I will enter it. You went from above. See, I tried that and it shot me back out, I think more than once. So I was just immediately under the assumption that I would never be able to do that. I know, obviously taking a picture, but oh, I should stop moving so much. But this right here, I think this is up there in one of my favourite moments of a story-based game. This moment here, when it clicked that there is a mechanic in the game that has existed for a long time that I have not known about. If any of you have played The Witness, you'll know what I'm talking about. There's a moment in The Witness where you go, holy shit, because you realise something. And it's quite early on as well. So, that's the equivalent, in my opinion, in terms of a moment in a game that makes you go, holy shit. I remember you being annoyed that you fucked it up. Oh, I see, right. Yeah, I didn't think I'd fucked it up. I thought that it wouldn't let me do that, and that tornado was only accessible through the core itself. I thought maybe that was an exit from the core. I just didn't know. So, I mean... So I watched a streamer, I don't know if anybody else watches him as well, called Joseph Anderson. His first run, and I watched a little bit of Outer Wilds, just the first 10-15 minutes, just to see, you know, what it was about. After I'd played this, it was yesterday that I watched it, just to see how he did on it. The first place he went to was Dark Bramble. Just out of curiosity and luck, he went to Dark Bramble, the first place he went to. Not only did he not encounter a single anglerfish in his journey, but he got out of Dark Bramble. He left. I didn't know that was possible. I don't know if he'd fucked things up or he got extremely lucky, but he effectively missed what I was terrified of for the first maybe hour or so of exploring it. So there we go. It said you were lying. Oh, that's unfortunate. Hello, Rock. So, okay, this doesn't confirm my suspicions, but this is making me more suspicious. That every in-between level, this guy is just here watching. Right? I can't be the only one who thought this at the time when we got to this point. That this rock is more than just a rock, right? I can't be the only one that thought that. I'd love to keep this picture out to see in case it's related to what's happening up there, but I'm guessing we have a puzzle here. This is the last one, but we made it harder. Oh, thank you for that. Yeah, just in case. Okay, this shouldn't be too difficult. So do these just randomly change place? So that one there. Was that it? Is that going to be enough to get me up there? No, it's not. Oh, hang on. Oh, I lost sight of it. Ow. I lost sight of it. Oh, I'd cracked it then. Come on. There we go. Sorted. I think. Ah. Ooh. He's here. Keep him there. It's starting to make me think that they're worshipping this planet. We offer our congratulations. You've learned the rule of quantum imaging. Take this knowledge with you on the remainder of your quantum pilgrimage. Remember, the other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Our curiosity goes with you on your journey. You walk in the footsteps of those who came before you, and your path guides those who will follow later. Remember, the other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Really? What, are they supposed to be clues? Like, in that area where there is a quantum shard, there is a quantum puzzle? Is that the implication here? I'll treat it as such, and if it's verified, then I will treat every quantum shard that same way. There's a fair number of quantum shards that I've encountered so far. I'd say there's at least 4 specific instances of other quantum shards, besides this one, wherever he's gone. And out of curiosity, I'm gonna try and pick up the signal for this fella. Island shard, there we go. Just in case I updates the ship's log. Okay. Just in case there's anything behind this. I doubt that this is the sort of game that would put something there. Just in case. No, there is not. Goodbye, Quantum Shard. I appreciate your wisdom. Now then, given the circumstances, I would be more than happy to meditate right now and call it a day. We've got one more location to visit. One more location to visit. To apply our newly found knowledge and to visit the one place in the solar system that I believe I have not seen yet. Simply a question of finding out where it is right now. There it is. You know, I was very close to actually doing this. I was very close to simply taking a photo of this thing and using that to keep track of it. The only reason I didn't is entirely because there is no photograph or simple photograph mode on the ship. Okay, I've just looked at chat. Should I be scared? So... Okay, so if I leave this, there goes the photo. I do this. Photo. Still there. I am more than a little scared right now. I'm not gonna lie. But okay. We're here. Question number 1. If I press Q right now, and I take away the snapshot, do I cease to exist? No. Question number 2. What the fuck is that? I swear to fucking god, if there are quantum fish here, I'm gonna lose my shit. Hey look, I found the quantum moon. It is everywhere. Wait. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. Is everything quantum here? Except the planet? Oh my god. This game. Let's read it from left to right, shall we? I presume I can do this. Yeah. And that's not going to screw things up. I'm going to get more of the screen to see. In the beginning, there was a tower. And it was surrounded by trees, possibly on Giant's Deep. On whatever it's called. Then there was a thing. Looks like a quantum shard, not entirely sure. And then we had the tower on brittle, what's it called? Brittle Rock, no. That place. Then we had that place, and it was over a black hole. Somehow these 3 things are linked. Now we have this. So this is the quantum moon, right? Yeah, this is the quantum moon. Okay, so I mistook this for this, which is, what? Oh, please, God, no. Please tell me that was just a quantum thing moving. Please, God, no. Tell me that wasn't a thing. Oh my fucking god, okay. Oh. You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. Recall the rule of quantum entanglement. Recall the rule of the 6th location. Recall the rule of quantum entanglement. Quantum entanglement being that as a result of images or objects being quantum, that it can appear that an object is in more than one place at once. Was that the rule, or am I missing something there? My knowledge and memory of what the game has taught me with regards to quantum entanglement is lacking somewhat. Let's go with that for now. Recall the rule of the sixth location. Yeah, the implication that there is a sixth location that the moon can be... that the moon is at. The eye. The sixth location is the eye. So, for me to get to the eye, I should be on the moon. Not look at the moon, or make sure that nobody else in the world is looking at the moon, and then I will end up at the eye of the universe? Is that what it's saying? Because if I'm looking at the moon, it doesn't move. And if I'm not looking at the moon, it moves. Right? So if I'm not looking at the moon, if I close my eyes right now, I'm not going to click this, but if I were to close my eyes, then surely nothing's looking at the moon, and I would... It's little fangs then. And I would end up here. Okay, let's leave this place. If I die, I'm turning this off and never turning it back on again. If I get killed by a fucking fish, I'm done. I'm done with this fucking game. This is... I am not comfortable where I am right now. Are these things growing? Are these thorns growing? God. It's so abrasive and imposing and intrusive and just... Oh, it's so good! It's so good, it's so well made. Like, it doesn't even have to be graphically good, it's just look at these things, look at how little of a shit they give about you. Okay, maybe I'm going about this wrong. I should be... Okay. I shouldn't be looking for the things, I should be waiting for the things to come to me. I think this is the same place, yeah, it's the same place. Right, I want... Oh, is that my ship? Is that my ship? Is that my ship? It's not. Oh, no, no, no! Ooh. One day I'll meet an alive version of these fellas. Wow, I thought that was a mask. Is that his head? I thought it was a mask. Okay. What? I don't want to buckle up in this thing. This thing is broken. I don't want to get in this thing. Raise eject cover. I don't want to buckle up in this thing. I've got more things to do. Is this my way off the planet? Right, well... Right, well that's not quantum, so that will stay where it is, I guess. But other things are quantum, so it may get catapulted into the distance again. Oh god, is that a jellyfish? Are you quantum? No. Are you quantum? Bowl's head. Praise be to quantum. Seen you, don't want you. I want the ship. There. Thank you. Please have alive people. No? Okay. Apparently not. Solanum. Presumably Solanum's a dead guy. I'm going to assume that. I'm here, after watching it wander the skies for so long, I'm about to stand for the first time on the quantum moon. If the next page is, oh god, no! As expected, my shuttle has landed at the moon's south pole. I'll make the remainder of my journey on foot. We don't know why the quantum moon always welcomes its visitors at the south pole, just that this is true. Oh, I've read this already, haven't I? I am ready. It always welcomes its visitors at the south pole. So, I need to go north then. Because, like, I'm not launching that. Oh no, the sun. No! No, 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 no. Okay. no, no, down, 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 go down. No, I'm an idiot. I'm a bloody idiot. Ugh. Fuck you, Dart Bramble. This is your fault. Where's my ship? Can I just not locate my ship? I feel like I owe you guys an apology for royally screwing that last part up. I mean, I don't know whether I would have gotten to what I wanted to in time. I don't know what I was even going to get to. But yes, I know how to get back in the next loop. But that's going to have to wait. On that note, I'm going to end the stream there. It is quite late. I'd quite like to get some sleep. However, tomorrow I will be streaming from early afternoon until the evening. I intend to play this game for anywhere between 4 and 5 hours. So hopefully that's a fair chunk of the game beaten. Possibly, and I don't know if this is true, possibly an ending. But that's entirely down to how often I die, how often I forget to look at the moon, and how often I throw myself into the sun unnecessarily. But that'll be tomorrow. What I will do, given that it'll be an extra long stream and it's at a different time than usual, I'll put a half-an-hour countdown. Just in preparation so that you'll be notified when I'm streaming and you'll have about half an hour before I start. Okay, so I stream GMT time, usually about past 8 or 9 o'clock regularly. It's very dependent on what I'm doing during the week. I'm not the busiest person, but in the evenings I tend to be busy. If I'm not busy, I'm streaming. So as far as next week goes, I have no idea when I'll be streaming, but tomorrow I will be streaming from roughly GMT 1, maybe 2 PM for a good 4 or 5 hours. And like I said, hopefully that will bring about an ending of some form. Greenwich Mean Time, Greenwich Meridian. So the time right now is 12:40, so in roughly 12 to 13 hours from now, I will be streaming again. But like I said, I will have the stream open, I'll have a countdown for half an hour, so if you follow me, you'll get a notification, hopefully, through email or whatever, and you'll be able to see when I'm available, and hopefully that'll give you time to see. 1 hour early, there you go. So, yeah. Your time, it will be about 1 or 2 p.m. depending on when I start streaming. So fingers crossed, you guys can make it. Thank you very much for watching the stream. I really appreciate the viewership, and I appreciate you guys being patient and not spoiling anything for me. It was an absolute pleasure to stream for you guys. See you all tomorrow.